Welcome back to News Across Nigeria. The governor of Lagos State has commissioned the Ikorodu BRT scheme. But that story and others in just a moment. First, let's remind you that all our top stories can be found on our website, channelstv.com, and on youtube.com/channelsweb. Visit m.channelstv.com to view us live on your mobile device. You can also download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS, and Windows phones from their respective stores. We'd also like to urge you to please interact with the Eyewitness feature in the Channels TV app on the Android, iOS, and Windows platforms. If you have pictures or videos you'd like to share with us, tap the application on your device, swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu, and follow the instructions. To the second part of the show now, and we'd like to show you some pictures across the Nigerian states from our Eyewitness portal. We're going to begin in just a second, there you go, with this falling electric pole, which our Eyewitness reporter says is in a village called Mando in Kaduna State. This is in the northwestern part of the country. He wants the state authorities to attend to it fast so as to prevent any mishap. It looks like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. In this case, it's the leaning electric pole of Mando. It needs to be righted so as to not cause a terrible problem. Here's another one from the Lekki-Ekpe Expressway to the southwestern region of Nigeria. It's here in Lagos. It's a picture showing a construction truck pouring wet concrete on the expressway. Looks like daytime to me. Our Eyewitness reporter says nothing is wrong with the road and wonders why wet concrete is being discharged on the expressway. Now, this last picture believed to have been taken also here in the southwest Lagos from Good Homes Estate Road in Lekki. That's on the Lagos Island axis of Lagos. It shows an appalling situation where a pickup van overladen with people is heading to an unknown destination. Our Eyewitness reporter wants our road safety officials to be more vigilant. Looks like they will fall out the truck any second. From there, we would like to turn our attention once again to the southwestern part of the country. And an appeal has gone to the federal and state governments to enforce the law banning the circumcision of girls, not just in the southwest, but in Nigeria. This is coming from the United Nations Population Fund, the UNFPA, during a high-level meeting on female genital mutilation held in Osogbo, the Osun State capital. The country representative of the UNFPA, Radzai Ndolovu, and other speakers, including the wives of state governors from the southwest and the southeast regions, appealed to the communities to stop the practice, which is tantamount to child abuse. Governor Rauf Aregbesola, who was a guest at the meeting, commended Nigeria's former president, Goodluck Jonathan, for signing the female genital mutilation bill into law.
A recent survey conducted by the United Nations Population Fund shows that Nigeria is ranked third in the world in the area of female genital mutilation. Fueling the genital mutilation numbers in the country are Osun, Oyo, Ondo, and Ekiti states in southwest Nigeria, Kwara in the north-central, as well as Imo and Ebonyi states, both in the southeast. With these disturbing statistics in mind, wives of the governors of Oyo, Osun, Ekiti states, and representatives of the governors' wives from Lagos, Imo, and Ebonyi states called a meeting with the country representative of UNFPA and other concerned individuals to discuss the indulgence of parents who violate the girl child in the name of circumcision.
Expansion of knowledge and scientific findings have shown that the practice of mutilating, cutting, or circumcising female genitalia bears no good at all.
I believe that if the mothers stand up and say no, that it will be no.
Statistics by the National Demographic Health Survey shows that Osun has an FGM prevalence of 76.6%, followed by Ondo and Ekiti states, with 74 and 72.3% respectively. Speakers here want a strict enforcement of the genital mutilation bill to stop the practice altogether.
About 19.9 million Nigerian women have undergone FGM, accounting for 16% of the 125 million FGMC survivors worldwide.
The society in which we are in now, what we need is that we need to change with time. Our policies, our laws need to change with time.
The Osun State Governor, Raul Faregbeshola, told the women that the issue of female genital mutilation is so serious that it was one of the bills prioritized by the Jonathan administration.
There is a law in Nigeria today prohibiting female genital mutilation. Let's start with that. It's been criminalized. FGM has been criminalized in Nigeria. It's just that we do not want to report it.
It's a heart-to-heart talk with a small percentage of the women folk in Nigeria, but it is hoped that the message will reach the majority that it is intended for, so the abuse of the girl child will be eradicated in Nigeria.
Now to transportation. In Lagos State, the commercial capital of the country, the bus rapid transit system has been extended to Ikorodu by the state government with an additional 434 new buses to cover the Ikorodu Mile 12 CMS corridor. At the flag-off ceremony, Governor Akinwumi Ambode said the BRT extension to Ikorodu is to demonstrate his administration's commitment to effectively resolving the issue of traffic congestion.
A total of 434 air-conditioned buses. That's what the Lagos State government has made available to enhance public transportation and BRT operation to Ikorodu. Governor Akinwumi Ambode is joined by the national leader of the All Progressives Congress, the governor of Osun State, and traditional leaders from Ikorodu to commission the buses. Before the commissioning, Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, LAMATA, explained the kind of services the operation would provide for commuters.
Now, that's all.
The entire route will be operated by primary transport services, whom have complemented the state government's infrastructure investment of around $240 million on road expansion, street lighting, traffic system management measures, dedicated bus rapid transit lanes, new bridges and drains, provision of 3 bus terminals, a modern depot where we are served today, 15 bus shelters and overhead pedestrian bridges, with access for the physically challenged of about $60 million investment towards the improvement or the provision of 434 modern air-conditioned buses, 200 tons of spare parts and expert management tools and equipment for the project.
Apart from meeting transport challenges for Ikorodu residents, Governor Ambode says the BRT extension service would bring comfort and convenience.
The extension being commissioned today is an improvement on the shortcomings noticed on the Mile 12 CMS corridor. This upgraded system, known as the BRT Classic, with the BRT lanes running in the median, will provide better services in all ramifications. Let me use this opportunity to once again reiterate the commitment of this administration to effectively address the issue of traffic congestion and ensuring significant improvement in public transportation in the state.
The Mile 12 to Ikorodu BRT project extends the current Mile 12 to CMS BRT scheme by 14 kilometers, bringing to 36 the total length of kilometers of BRT operation between the Ikorodu and CMS axis.
And now we'll stay in the southwest of the country towards achieving outstanding results across ministries, departments and agencies and parastatals. The Ogun State Governor, Ibukule Amosun, has challenged members of the State Executive Council to think outside the box in the discharge of their duties. He was speaking in Abeokuta at a one-day forum for political office holders and public servants aimed at optimizing resources and getting outstanding results in the mission to rebuild the socio-economic fortunes of the state. Governor Amosun asked them to make accountability and good governance their watchword.
the percentage of the wage bill, the personnel cost alone, very close to 70% of all the budget that we are going to present. So even just alone to pay salaries will be about 70% of the budget. Then clearly you know there's a problem. I'm not even talking about the current expenses now, no expenditure, no. I'm talking about money that we are going to pay for workers. So if all, so which means there will be no development, there will be no growth, there will be nothing. As a state, if that is the line we are going to pursue. Because we still must pay our salaries, the only solution will be to now say, okay, we don't want all these workers anymore, we want to reduce what we pay out. We cannot do that. The only thing is we need to look at the way we do our things, the way we run our business, the way we run our states. So clearly there's a problem. Clearly. But the beauty of it is, the good news is that for us as a state, for us, because we are a state, I don't think it's not a problem, that the problem is not surmountable. This is a problem that we can overcome.
And with that charge to the workers of the civil service in Ogun State by Governor Ibukule Amosun, it brings us to the end of this edition of News Across Nigeria. Many thanks for watching. Have a great weekend and see you again.